What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We have episode 13, I think it is, 12 or 13 here of the Pittsburgh Steelers franchise here on YouTube, the Connected Franchise. I'm joined today by Johnny, who is the Titans in this league, and he's playing his game as well alongside of ours. So we're going to jump into the game against the Raiders today, and the interesting thing about this game is that they had the first overall pick last year, and they drafted Trevor Lawrence, so it'll be interesting to see what Trevor Lawrence can do in his first action as a member of the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm going to check real quick to make sure that this video was titled appropriately. It is.
John Gruden going nuts over Trevor Lawrence, I can see it.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, man, this Trevor Lawrence can play football.
1 second.
Nice. Kyler Murray's injured.
Alright, guys, we're back. Sorry about that. And we're ready to start the game. So let's go ahead and jump into the kickoff. The way you did that Gruden voice, that was like perfect.
Tell you what, man.
This kid,
Trevor Lawrence can play football.
he can throw the football.
He's going to be a good quarterback for us for a long time. I see championships when I look at Trevor Lawrence.
It's perfect. It's so good.
Championships, Pro Bowls. So Kyler Murray got injured over here, so it should be interesting to see if he comes back.
Oh, I almost got an interception. Who was it? Kyler Murray got injured. Trevor Lawrence chucked one up and almost got picked off on his first throw, so I don't know if that's any indication.
Growing pains.
There you go. He completed a little dump off to Miller? No, Waller.
Oh, Thielen's injured on a running play. That makes a lot of sense. Well, that's the way his season's going to go. He's injured back-to-back weeks.
Yeah. I'm going to bring Edmonds down as my one adjust. Make that tackle. Solid tackle there, Minka. Well, Lawrence is 2 of 3, but for 6 yards.
Alright. Nico Collins will have to step in Thielen's absence. Dislocated elbow, that's great. You know? Won't be seeing Adam Thielen for a while.
I really like this pickup of Rondell Moore as my wide receiver, but mainly as a kick and punt return specialist. He's just balling. So I think what I'm going to do when I start out a game, yeah, no, I can't do that because I can't go into play formations because of our rules. I was going to say I'm going to go in and just pick a formation to sub in. Good run by Connor.
Yeah, this is not good if Henry's injured too.
Didn't you say he also got injured once earlier, but it wasn't serious?
Yeah, last week it wasn't serious. And I'll see if he comes back in this game or not. He didn't come back last week. I chose not to. Not risk it, but...
We're definitely going to have to talk about lowering the injury slider for next week.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I give Henry the ball like a majority of the game, but he gets the ball a lot in real life, too, and doesn't get injured like that, so...
Right.
Now I have one running back that's active.
There we go. Zach Gentry caught a touchdown. Yeah, you only have 2 on your roster. You're gonna find a way to get another one, at least on the roster.
I hit accept without even looking to see if he was at high risk.
You can you can go in and sub him out on the depth chart.
Yeah, I'm probably not even gonna bother having him play this early in the season right now.
Don't forget to take him off on like the power halfback and the third down halfback sets.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my fullback as the direct backup too, just so that there's absolutely no chance really of Henry coming in. It's not worth the risk.
I've yet to get the single back ace formation on offense to see if I fixed the tight end not being on the field issue. Next drive, I'm going to pay attention to that. Solid tackle. Man, Lindsay went to Panera, and I have this mac and cheese sitting in front of me. I picked the worst time to stream. I could really use this mac and cheese right now.
It's just staring at you.
Yep. Colton Miller got injured for the Raiders.
Come on, Tannehill, go. Second rushing touchdown of the year. He still has some legs. That's good. He's mobile enough.
What's your score over there?
I'm up 10-0.
That's solid.
You have any score yet?
I'm up 7-0. I went down the field pretty easily and found Zach Gentry on a seam route. You know, I wasn't real excited to start Zach Gentry this season, but well, I guess he's not even starting. He's the number 2 tight end, but he's doing a pretty solid job. I should have had a
Murray's still out. He must be out for the game. So at least we both have our injuries then.
What quarter is it?
It is the end of the first quarter, just about.
He might come back at the second half. A lot of times I've had injured guys, even if I tell them not to come back, they come back in the second half.
Right. Ooh, that was a strike. DeAndre Hopkins is gonna go. He's gone. Yep. Wow. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm not gonna get too comfortable because I started off week 1 up 10-0. And you know how the end of that game went.
Right. Unfortunately, nobody can go back and watch that game, but that was, what was it, 45-45 going into overtime?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a shootout. And considering the fact that I ran the ball about 26 times with Henry, and the fact that Henry only played like 3 quarters, his backup ran the ball quite a bit too then. So
oh yeah, yep.
That was a lot of running in that game for that much scoring.
It's a little odd that Zach Gentry has been on the field as much as he has been, because I remember last year I wanted to get Vance McDonald involved more as the second tight end. Yeah, he was like never on the field. But this season, Zach Gentry's on like every other play. I guess maybe I'm just calling more of those formations. I don't know.
Jeez, holding call. Well, my young receivers are getting a chance to get involved now with Thielen being out.
James Conner has been a very good workhorse back for me. This guy slants Y stick.
I like using him in the game. He has like a different feel to him. I don't know. He's very balanced.
He's better than he was last year. Last year in the game, I felt like he didn't play very well at all. But this year, I feel like he's a very solid running back. Seth Brown, I think that's my... Who is that? I'm struggling to learn some of these rookies' names. Yeah, that's my right tackle. My right tackle's been injured a couple times now in the season. Circle could have broke open. Oh, I thought he was going to make that one-handed catch. That was almost a nice one by Ebron. Pouncey's going to go down on that play, though.
A.J. Brown yet to get involved, bro.
Oh, come down with that. It was in your hands. Bruce Sternum won't be able to... Man, this right tackle is looking a little weak. Wait, I'm at the 36 and it's telling me to punt? Okay. I guess we sky kick it. Kick it a little bit to the side.
Oh, of course. Of course it's a star player.
Tim Elam. That did not go as far as I thought it would. Risk medium. Yep, we'll sub out the O-line. Don't want to have any unnecessary long-term injuries.
Not this early in the year.
Nope.
Need to know who their backup quarterback is who's playing it. He's not doing a terrible job so far. And he just broke a tackle, looked like Tim Tebow. Newman? Must be rookie.
The Cardinals, yeah, I don't even know who their backup would be.
I don't recognize that name at all. But he hasn't looked bad so far. Ooh, but he just threw a pick to my defensive lineman. And he's going to get caught.
That's going to be a screen, and it's read like a book by Justin Lane. Justin Lane, I'm really happy that I chose to start him last year because he turned out to be a bright spot. I mean, it's hard to stand out on a defense like this, and Justin Lane did. No running room on that punt return.
My offense has been non-existent since the Henry injury.
That's tough.
This is going to have to be a defensive game. I mean, if I'm desperate, I'll bring him in maybe in the second half. But I still am just leery of risking it.
Good catch, Deontay Johnson. If this game gets out of hand early, I'm going to save... I'm not risking Ben's health this year for an MVP award. I think that he got his high note last season that he needed. So he will be leaving the game if I end up with too high of a score early on. Okay, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to adjust Juju.
I'm on it too, just so you know.
Streak.
With him, like I think.
What's that?
No, Tyler was on there. He said he didn't want to interrupt your
Oh, gotcha.
stream or something.
I didn't realize that he had me muted. That was nice of him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he could have stayed on, though. It's when we get like 10 people in a party together that it's like, yeah, okay,
right,
I can't.
Coming from every different angle, or
yeah.
What people say. 17-7. I need to pause and see who this Newman guy is playing quarterback. That's driving me nuts.
Right now I'm up 14-0 on the Raiders, and if they can't manage to get a score on this drive, honestly, Trey Lance might be starting the second half. I tell you what, Josh Jacobs just doesn't play well. This team has a good O-line, so there's not really much of an excuse for them not to be able to run the ball.
Jamie Newman, 68 overall.
Where does it say he's from? Bring Edmonds down for that man.
Say.
Got a good sack attempt there, but Trevor got the ball off. Rodney Hudson's injured.
Georgia.
Yeah, I think Trey Lance is going to start the second half of this game. This one's not going to be close. This Raiders team's going to need some more time before they become a competitor.
It's a real quarterback in the draft class. I'm just not very familiar with college players this year.
What'd you say was Jamie Newman?
Yeah, Jamie Newman is a quarterback of Georgia.
That almost sounds like a NASCAR driver.
Yeah,
Kevin.
I'm not very familiar with most of, aside from like the big names in the class.
Halfback pitch. I don't think this one's going to work. They have a lot of people over there. So we'll audible that one. Gonna hit Juju in the corner. Nice catch by Juju. That one's gonna be a screenshot. If you get a chance to pull up my stream later, you're gonna have to watch that touchdown. I just took a shot to the corner of the end zone.
You just gave him a deal, so.
Oh yeah, look at that hand in his face and everything. That's just insane. And he definitely comes down in bounds. I'm going to take a picture of that after the game. I'm not going to waste time with it now. Trey Lance going to be getting some time in the second half, guys. So if you want to see Trey Lance get some work, stick around to the second half. I know this isn't going to be an exciting game because Las Vegas just simply isn't very good. But
oof. Reid option, he's tough to bring down. It's Jamie Newman.
Did it say what was his overall when you looked?
68.
That's actually pretty good too.
Yeah, I don't know where he was drafted at all, but that's not a bad overall for him. Ooh, my rookie Rice comes off the edge and gets his first career sack.
There you go. Did you make any adjustments to your defense after we talked? Like, did you put Armani Watts at strong?
I did put, I put him at strong. That was about the only adjustment I made. I kept the defensive tackle the same, but he's injured, so
yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen now. Oh, this Rice. Let's see if he can keep producing. He seems like he's shedding blocks pretty nicely on the edge.
Yeah, if you can get that. What round did you pick him in?
The 5th, I think.
I mean, that's a solid pick for the 5th round. Trevor Lawrence just made a nice pass. I think that might be their first time across the 50-yard line. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think it had to be the 5th, because I think that was my first pick. Or it might have been the 4th, maybe. But either way.
Devin Bush tried to pick that one off. I have yet to get a sack in this game. I think I've yet to get a sack on the season, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I haven't been blitzing as much because the situations haven't called for it. Like, when I was playing Lamar, I was blitzing, and every time I would get close to him, he'd throw the ball away, or he would get the ball, he'd get the pass off. So I had to stop blitzing against him. So, and then in this game, Trevor Lawrence seems to be able to do the same thing. Every time I get close to him, he manages to get rid of the ball.
Ooh, that was a bad pass.
Let's give him a blitz this time. Give it a good effort. We'll bring Minka down to cover Waller.
Oh yeah, it was a 6th round pick actually that Justin Rice was. Wow.
That's solid. You can't beat. I mean, if he's producing for you too, can't beat that. I'm gonna bring Justin Lane in slightly.
You showed my draft class. I didn't even realize. Try to force it and get a turnover here. That weird.
What I might also do, I might try to formation sub in Alex Highsmith a bit more this year to get him some more playing time. There's part of me that is going to be considering cutting Bud Dupree this year. Just strictly because of a lack of production. Good batted ball over there on the right side by Nelson. That's somebody I really hope to bring back, but might not be able to.
You gave Bud, what, like a 4-year deal or something, too?
Yeah, that's the tough part, is like I did sign him to that contract, so I want to keep committed to him, but man, has he just not produced. I mean, I guess I can't say that he hasn't produced. I mean, last year he did have a handful of sacks. He just didn't have like a 10-digit number like I wanted him to have, or a 10-digit number, double-digit number.
Oof. I have 9 seconds in the second quarter. I'm at the 3-yard line. I'm going to try one more play for the end zone.
Yeah, you got to go for that.
Nico Collins. Had a big catch to put us down here. Oof, that was rough. Alright, we'll kick the field goal. Go to halftime.
Deontay Johnson getting a lot of catches for me this year. I'm playing him in the slot, actually. I decided to make that change. We're going to play him in the slot and give him some playing time there. I don't like what I'm seeing here on the defense. Oh, we almost got that off to Ebron.
Right, 20-7 at half for me.
I almost don't like this Omaha ability that Ben has, because I feel like it's showing me too many zones and stuff, and it's like
It kind of makes you overthink things.
It does.
It makes you pretty much make some like prejudgments before the play even starts, like too many.
Right, yeah, because like I'm looking at the zones and I'm like, okay, well this is where it's going to be open, and then it's like it doesn't develop exactly the way you want it to. Alright, so for half, we are going to go in and put the backup quarterback in.
Oof, that is a running lane if I've ever seen one, wow.
For you or for the other team?
For the other team, that was bad. Is that Duke Johnson?
Alright, Trey Lance is going to get the ball to start the half as well, so let's go ahead and jump him into the game. And actually, I am going to do what I talked about. I'm going to put in Alex Highsmith. I'm going to start him.
Christian Kirk with the end around for 13.
Right outside line, right end, left end. We'll start him at left end. Alex Highsmith to where J.J. Watt was. And then rushing D tackle. We're going to put Highsmith in there just for the idea of getting him some playing time in a kind of non-competitive game. Alright, here we go. Halfback ace. Yes, I have both tight ends on the field this time.
Oh, come on, you can't let him do that.
Haven't had an opportunity to pass the ball yet with Trey Lance, but that's okay. We're going to rush the ball a couple times because that's what it's given us and try to get the ball moving, get his confidence up. Maybe start with some passes here in a second. Yeah,
Duke
okay,
Johnson
now we're
shredded us on that drive.
Duke Johnson of all people too.
Yeah, I know. That was in the passing game. Like, jeez, kept checking down to him. No one was on him.
Great catch by Ebron, but it's not going to come down in bounds. We're going to have to punt that one away.
Yeah, it's tough to run the ball now. Very tough.
Blitz all the linebackers. Nope. Reset. Accidentally over-adjusted, so I had to reset that play.
He's coming.
No, why don't you blitz Highsmith? Yeah, let's blitz. Blitz, press everybody up.
I don't know why Tannehill just dove forward whenever I pressed the slide button.
You have to double tap it now.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the dumbest changes that they made. It was very good whenever it was slide, because when are you ever going to dive with your quarterback? I mean, let's be honest.
Hardly ever. Taylor Lewan's hurt. That's great. That's great. Just keep throwing him on me now. Every other good player on my offense got injured.
I couldn't get off the linebacker there. Oh, and a nice hit by Edmonds. Cam Hayward dislocated shoulder. Alex Highsmith is going to start at D-tackle for us. Okay, this should be interesting. I mean, he's really the best option I have there. I mean, I guess Tuitt could bump inside, but I'd rather him play than Isaiah Buggs, I suppose.
Yeah. Bruce Sternum. Everyone has Bruce Sternum. I had 3 guys with Bruce Sternum this game.
Great sack by Lane.
3.
I get the what is it, strained shoulder or pulled shoulder or dislocated shoulder. That's what I get a lot.
Starting to adjust to my backup's running style a little bit. You just have to be a little bit more patient with him, whereas Henry just kind of got to hit the hole.
Yeah, Henry's more of a plow and truck type of guy.
There you go, that's tutty for him.
Bud Dupree just got a sack. It was a user.
Taylor Lewan's backup just got injured too.
It was a pretty ugly sack too. I ran around the quarterback like 2 times before I got to him because I was pretty bad at controlling where he was going.
Austin Rambo with the 2. Okay, so Ben Jones is going to move out the tackle because my other tackle got injured. And I guess, what's his name? Pitt is going to get to start at center now.
Oh, Max Crosby's up to superstar now. I was wondering all game long who this superstar D lineman was for the Raiders. It's like, I don't think they have a superstar D lineman. What's going on here? Deontay Johnson unable to come up with that one. I probably had somebody open underneath, but I thought Deontay Johnson had a little bit of space, and it turned out he didn't. Probably lucky, honestly, to get away with not with a incompletion there.
Oh my gosh, this guy can, like, he's not fast, this quarterback, but I don't know, he's like kind of elusive. Jeez. That was a really nice run. I think he has like 50 yards this game.
I think Lamar, when I played Lamar, he had 120 some in the first half, and then after that he just completely forgot how to play football. But why, you know, you just had a nice sack and now you're jumping off sides.
So far I'm liking that switch at strong safety though. I mean, it hasn't proven to be a bad thing, so
right.
That's a start.
That should end up being a positive move too, because Armani Watts. Wait, what was it? Armani Hooker. Sorry.
Yeah.
He was a younger player, so he has more potential to go up. Just show blitz on this one.
Nice, good stop. Good stop.
Ah, there was another screenplay. I thought we were gonna get another sack.
That was a heck of a punt.
Trevor Lawrence isn't playing bad. I feel like the offense just isn't tailored to what he can do, though.
No! Get out of the end zone! Oh, safety. Unbelievable. Tannehill fumbled. Easily recovered and avoided giving up a touchdown there.
Yeah, let's bring this safety blitz. Man, how did he get so wide open over the middle? I guess Trevor Lawrence targeted the blitzing safety, so. I'll switch to like a Tampa 2. Oh, you know what? That's probably part of what the issue is. Cam Hayward hasn't been on the field because he got injured. He pulled his shoulder or whatever. And he has one of those abilities that's like on third down, it gives your guys extra pass rushing moves. Oh, and Josh Jacobs going to shed a tackle.
Fumble. No one can get it. Unbelievable. No one else is there besides him.
Vegas actually scored a touchdown. Kind of impressed.
Does Lawrence just not look the best so far? Or is it just because of the defense?
I don't think it's Lawrence. I don't think it's my defense either. It feels like all they do is dink and dunk stuff to the sidelines. Like little 2-yard passes that are never going to get you anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, they're not even using the strength of the team, which is the tight ends. Like, they have multiple tight end sets that they're supposed to be able to use because this is the Raiders, and it really just doesn't seem like they're utilizing it. Just my opinion. We are going to audible this one to a vertical, and I'm going to put Deontay Johnson on a streak because I think he can get open here. He's not, but we'll pass it underneath.
Yeah, that was bad. You shouldn't have threw that. Nope. Just threw a pick. Arrington Evans, my backup running back, though. He's had a good game.
He's a pretty good player. I've had him in other franchises and stuff. I like him a little bit.
Yeah, for a second or third year guy, too.
Yeah.
Tannehill with the costly turnover, though. Not going to help.
I think that's got to be one of your biggest issues is the quarterback spot.
Yeah, that turnover wasn't necessarily his fault. That was more so mine, but most of the time...
He doesn't do you any favors.
No, he doesn't do me any favors. It makes it a lot harder to not turn the ball over when you have him, because even if you throw some routine passes...
Actually, yeah, I think I can hurry up and call this same play. Old James Conner's tired. It's alright, he picked up 6. Alright, give me a couple decent passing plays here so I can get Trey Lance involved. I kind of like the look of this inside zone. Might just run it. Alright, let's go with this, the Y corner. I think Ebron's going to be open here. Nope, I'm wrong. Get rid of that. Why is that so underthrown? Did he get hit as he threw? Oh, that could be bad. I gotta review that. Did I get hit as I threw, or was I off my back foot or something? That was like way underthrown. I was trying to throw that to the back corner of the end zone. Oh, yep, he got hit as he threw. That one's not on Trey Lance. I didn't even see the rusher there. That's unfortunate, because that probably, if he throws that ball, what is going on here? If he throws that ball where I want him to, back here, that's a touchdown. And that would have been Trey Lance's first touchdown on the season. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, we got to play some defense now because this is a bit more of a close game than we would have liked it to be.
Mine's a 5-point game right now. I'm only up by 5.
Mine's still an 11-point game, so I don't got to worry yet. And I don't got to put Ben back in quite yet. But if we get to that point, could be troublesome. It just made me stop running with Minka. Now it's a 4-point game. And Stephon too, it's injured. Jeez, oh man. This is not looking good. There we go. Get the sack on the 2-point conversion. Isaiah Buggs with the sack. Alright, 2:24 left. Let's get out of here with the win, boys.
Well, my fullback's in it running back, so that's good.
It feels like a mistake to take Ben out of the game because it like slows down the offense, but at the same time it's like I gotta get this guy. Number one, I gotta keep Ben healthy.
Yeah.
Because we've had so many injuries, and number two, I gotta get this guy playing time, you know? I mean, I guess I don't have to get him playing time.
Get that first. Jeez, come on. Have to go for it in this case. Have to.
James Conner's gonna close this game out, that's for sure.
No, did he get the stretch? No, he did not. Uh-oh.
Not gonna lie though, if I see a good opportunity to take a shot downfield, I might. Because we are still only up by 5.
This is gonna get really sketchy.
Zach Gentry has no clue how to block.
Up 5 with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left and they have the ball, so I'll lose to a backup quarterback.
Oh boy. Okay, are we gonna be able to run clock off here?
Runs.
I think on 3rd and 10 we have to pass it, yeah, and it's giving us all passing formations. We don't need something that deep though. Let's put Johnson on a slant. There we go. That was a lot. That gave us enough room to clear it out for Claypool to get the ball underneath and pick up the first. And that should run out the game. I am going to run the ball. Really? Pouncey's going to get in? Okay, I guess that's the world telling us to kneel the ball.
No way you can let him catch that. Come on.
Bruce Sternum. Okay, luckily that's not serious. Let's just
go,
chew it out.
yeah.
Get the win. 21-16. Really wasn't able to do anything on offense with Trey Lance, though. A little unfortunate, but we'll get out of this with a win, no problem. I'm going to call the field goal. I thought it would run the clock off further. We're not actually going to kick it, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. That turned out to be a little bit closer of a game than it needed to be. Not really a close game, though, to be honest with you guys. That was basically a 21-0 game, and just didn't do a whole lot on offense in the second half. So make sure you guys leave a like if you want to continue to see more of this franchise. We're going to be streaming every game. Make sure you guys comment down below and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night.